The King's Missing Ring, an Akbar and Birbal story. A long time ago, there lived a great king named Akbar. He ruled a vast empire in India. People admired him because he was brave, wise, and kind to his subjects. His palace was always full of ministers, courtiers, and guests from faraway lands. One day, after returning from a hunt, Emperor Akbar entered his grand court in a joyful mood. On his hand sparkled a new ruby ring, a gift from a visiting noble. The jewel gleamed so brightly in the sunlight that the courtiers whispered to each other about how fine it looked. Akbar smiled proudly, holding up his hand so all could admire the precious stone. That evening, when the celebrations were over, the emperor retired to his chamber. He placed the ring carefully on his bedside table before going to sleep. But the next morning, when he reached for it, the table was empty. Akbar searched everywhere, the table, the floor, even under the bed, but the ruby ring was nowhere to be found. His voice thundered through the palace halls. "My ring! It is missing! Who could have taken it?" The courtiers hurried to the throne room, whispering nervously. The emperor raised his hand for silence. "Someone in this palace has stolen my ring, and that person is standing among us." At once, Akbar called for his most trusted advisor, a man named Birbal. Birbal was not only loyal, but also known throughout the kingdom for his clever wit and quick thinking. Whenever there was a puzzle no one could solve, it was Birbal who found the answer. "Birbal," Akbar said gravely, "you must find the thief." Birbal bowed. "Yes, Your Majesty. Give me until tomorrow morning, and I will reveal the guilty one." That afternoon, Birbal ordered a long stick to be given to every courtier. The men looked puzzled as they held the sticks. "These sticks are magical," Birbal explained with a calm smile. "By tomorrow morning, the thief's stick will grow longer than the rest." The courtiers' eyes widened. Some looked at their sticks with curiosity, others with unease. None dared to question Birbal, for they knew his wisdom always hid a secret. That night, the honest courtiers placed their sticks beside them and slept peacefully, but the guilty one lay awake, tossing and turning. Fear gnawed at his heart. Worried his stick would give him away, he secretly cut 2 inches off it, hoping to fool Birbal. The next morning, the courtiers returned to the palace, each holding their stick. One by one, Birbal measured them carefully. Then he stopped at a man near the end of the line. Birbal's eyes twinkled. "This is the thief," he declared. The court gasped. Akbar leaned forward. "But Birbal, how did you know?" Birbal bowed and said, "Your Majesty, these sticks are ordinary. They cannot grow or shrink, but only a guilty man would fear they might, and in his fear he cut his stick short. Look, his is smaller than the rest." The thief's face turned pale. He fell to his knees and confessed. The missing ruby ring was soon brought out and returned to the emperor. Akbar's frown melted into laughter. "Birbal, once again, you have proven your cleverness. No one can outsmart you." Birbal smiled gently. "Your Majesty, truth always reveals itself. Honesty may take time, but it never fears the test." The courtiers nodded in agreement, and from that day on, the tale of the magical sticks became one of the most beloved stories in the land. So kids, we learn from Birbal that truth always shines brighter than lies, just like the ruby ring that found its way back to the emperor. Thank you for watching Family Time Tales, where every story brings us closer together. This was a classic folktale passed down for generations, part of our mission to share timeless legends from around the world. Subscribe for more tales to enjoy with your family.